As children, we were told that our world once had heroes. Fairy tales to inspire hope in a world with none. As far back as anyone could remember, mankind had been at war with itself. Orphaned, like so many, I survived by the sword and my wits. Neither of which kept me from being sent to a labor camp. It would have been a death sentence had I not made a friend. Avil kept me safe, and I kept him sane. And together, we would change the course of history. Avil, did you make it to Delorum?
Yes. I've almost reached the village of Tablis. You were right, Sandra. This place is completely untouched by the invasion.
Have you made contact with the Royal Army?
No. And I'm not exactly getting a warm reception from the locals.
I'm sure they can be seduced by your charms. I was joking, sort of. They may, however, find you more appealing than the jackals about to descend on Tablis.
In moments like this, I actually find myself missing your company, Sandra. How long do I have before the jackals arrive?
Not long. If you don't act quickly, the villagers will be slaughtered. I've teleported escape crystals onto the battlefield. You need only use one of the runestones I gave you to activate them. I'll leave you to it.
Someone help!
The jackals are hunting down civilians. Use your basic attacks to slay them before they slaughter the villagers. Great work. Now charge the crystal to activate the portal and rescue the civilian.
I don't understand what's happening. What are those things?
My name is Avil, the last of the Sentinels. I am here to ready...
I don't know anything about fight.
There is something you can do for your people. Something that will save thousands.
Tell me what to do.
Take this gemstone, and personally see that your king receives it. And when he does, tell him...
The enemy has started killing civilians! Avil, you must act quickly! The people of Delorum shall be indebted to you, Avil. If you're ever lost, you can review your objectives at any time. Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now. Some people have climbed onto their rooftops to hide from those monsters. Too bad I'm not much of a...
If I jump onto the side of the building, I can climb up the wall to reach the top.
Admit it, Avil. You're enjoying yourself out there. Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now.
I'm saved! I am saved! am in your debt, Sentinel. Is this really safe? Thanks, I guess.
Avil, congratulations. You're still alive.
Portals are opening, as you said they would. I was able to send many of the townspeople to safety.
It isn't enough.
I know. I sent your speaking stone off to the king. We'll see if he, in his royal wisdom, sees fit to make an alliance, or if he is as foolish as those who fell before him.
I know how you feel, but we're out of options. We will need to coordinate with the royal forces to fight the coming hordes, and we're going to need them soon.
The jackals I killed, they were scouts.
Yes. I hope you're ready, because the Raveni will be attacking soon. Has King Nero made contact yet?
So far, nothing but silence.
Avil, we will need alliances to win this war. The most expedient way to convince the king of our intent is to continue fighting for his people and defending his cities. And when you do speak with the king, may I suggest employing a morsel of diplomacy?
I will think on it, Sandra. Now, tell me of our enemy. What is their location? Last we spoke, they...
You've arrived just in time. The Horde has almost reached the city limits. Now go, and show the people of Petrol how a Raveni dies. Executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians. The citizens of Delorum have you, Avil. That was a good one. Do another. These refugees need your protection, Avil. Don't let them die.
I need to dodge when I'm being attacked.
Avil, you all right? You made quick work of that one. Keep it going.
Gotta take out these monsters.
You saved the right man. I am a spice trader, the richest in all of Delorum. Anything you want, my friend?
I need you to simply send a message to your king. I gave him the means to contact me directly. Have him do so immediately. It's too dangerous to try and channel this crystal with enemies nearby.
Blessed be Delorum! I am saved!
Squishy little things, aren't they?
What is this tower?
We use the watchtowers to keep an eye out for threats. From the top, you can see far beyond the outskirts of Petrol.
I bet climbing the watchtowers would give me a better vantage point.
The people of Delorum shall be indebted to you, Avil. Look who's early. Avil, get after that Ravenni before he starts destroying the town. That was a good one. Do another.
If it weren't for your noble efforts, I would be dead.
This is only the beginning. If any of us are going to survive what's coming,
I have a contact on the court. I will send urgent word. Thank you. Gods protect you.
Avil, you remember how this works. Hold your rune strike and aim at the Ravenni's armor and limbs. Release rune strike to attack. Avil, what are you doing? Valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I'll have this thing down in no time.
Great job, Avil. Removing a Ravenni's armor and severing its limbs also charges your rune energy. Once you have enough, you will be able to execute the Ravenni. Now aim your rune strike just below the Ravenni's knee to sever its leg.
I must find cover to regain my health.
Remember, Avil, when a Raveni's limbs are exposed, you can target them with your rune strike. Now finish this. Climb to the base of the Raveni's skull. The ogre's neck will glow when you can target it for your rune. Avil, focus! Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Raveni will regenerate its severed limbs. Nice work! Keep going! Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck. Now, Avil, execute the Raveni. Great work, Avil. That's one less Raveni we have to kill.
It's a drop in the ocean. If we don't begin coordinating our efforts with the Royal Army, we will soon be overrun by their numbers.
When word of your bravery reaches the king, he will be compelled to trust you.
And while we wait for the fool king to gather his courage, the Raveni marshal their forces.
You are more right than you know. Another horde is approaching, and this one is better armed.
The next town will not be as fortunate as the last.
Avil, you've arrived just in time. The first of the Raveni are already approaching the town.
I see you finished deploying the escape crystals as well. I'll slay this monster, and save as many as I can.
Avil, that Raveni seems to be wearing some kind of heavy armor. Are you sure you can handle it?
You worry about getting your crystals to the surrounding town, Zandra. I'll worry about the Raveni.
Avil, remember. Executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
This iron armor looks to be bound by large iron locks. I'll try taking those out first.
No match for my blade.
Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
There's no time to waste. Get back in there, Avil.
I should build more rune energy.
Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Raveni will regenerate its severed limbs.
I can use my rune strike on the locks.
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. might have deserved that one. Work. Keep going! what are you doing? Avil, what are you doing?
Sever the Reveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike. I can sever the Reveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
Avil, find cover to regain your health.
I need to aim for the base of the neck.
Nice work, Avil. These people owe you their lives.
This time, Sandra. But what of the next? And the next? Without the King's aid, we're relegated to a single battlefield, while the Reveni push forward on multiple fronts.
You're right, Avil. Which is why we must convince him to join us. This war will not be won by swords alone.
This is King Nero, ruler of Dolorum. You have requested an audience?
This is Avil, the last sentinel, and I wish to strike an alliance with your highness.
Was it your sorcery that created this speaking stone?
My ally, Xandra, crafted this instrument, and others from the weapons of our enemies.
If your boons are so great, why do you seek an alliance?
King Nero, I cannot be everywhere. At this moment, I am approaching Moltnema, where a deadly horde approaches.
Moltnema? No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please, save as many of my people as you can.
Good work, Avil. That civilian is safe now. Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have...
I should build more rune energy.
Work. Keep going! Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Careful, Avil. Find cover to regain your health. Hold your rune strike to execute the Reveni. Your work here isn't done yet. That Reveni you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnema. When you execute a Reveni, your rune energy will begin to... You will need to build it up again in order to execute another Reveni. It looks like this Reveni brought along a friend. You'll have to face them both. Avil, if too much of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
my rune energy fully charged to execute this, Ravenni.
My people are dying, Avil. You cannot let this happen.
There's no time to waste. Get back in there, Avil. Ravenni forces are destroying the city. Avil, you must stop them. Nice work. Keep going. No time to waste. Get back in there, Avil. You must not let the Ravenni destroy the city, Avil. You are its people's only hope. Valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this, Ravenni.
My people are dying, Avil. You cannot let this happen.
Valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I need my rune energy fully charged to execute this, Ravenni. have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down. Time to kill the Reveni.
Hold your rune strike to execute the Reveni. Valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
You fought bravely, Avil. Thank you. Many of my people owe you their lives.
We are still losing too many.
I agree. Your ally,
Xandra.
she creates your weapons.
The Reveni use a rare mineral to travel between worlds. Xandra was able to fabricate this talking stone, and our own portals, from similar materials.
I have at my disposal some of the most gifted alchemists, and even they do not understand the properties of this talking stone.
Xandra is brilliant in many ways. Yet as skilled as we are, she and I will not be enough to win this war. Will you combine your forces with our own to defeat this enemy, Your Highness?
Initially, I was reluctant to believe your claims. I had always thought the Sentinels to be a myth, a story to put children to bed.
And now?
I believe.